So this one, Jimmy Kimmel was out for the week, and I guess Stephen A. Smith has been standing in from ESPN. Yeah, and for some interesting conversation, I say. So Snoop Dogg says the NBA and NFL should stop testing for cannabis. Snoop Dogg made a very special guest appearance this week on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. He's been on quite a few times, and they actually consider themselves friends, so that's not even a big deal. But if you tuned in over the last few days, you noticed that Kimmel was taking time off and offered his seat up to Stephen A. Smith, the $12 million man over at ESPN. And he's been, over his career, no stranger to controversial statements. Controversy sells, and there's a reason why he's paid $12 million a year by the worldwide leader in sports. But what may have been a commonly praised bit of advice from a non-cannabis evolved world, he said, has raised a couple eyebrows. Stay off the weed. It's common for him to say that all the time. He always says that shit when he hears about a player getting suspended for THC, or he just seems very, very anti-cannabis. But Snoop kind of flipped it on him when he was on the program, and he said he agrees. I would have thought total opposite, but he said he agrees, and that these players need to go ahead and get their money first. Well, I do think you should be prudent, should be cautious with your money and everything. Sometimes it's life or death, and sometimes you can't get to that level of addiction if you don't even get on the opioids. So I agree with Snoop, like partially on that, and Stephen A. Smith partially, but sometimes, I mean, looking back on when I was given more pills instead of anything else in college football to ease pain, I wouldn't want to relive that. So if the information is out there, the education is out there for a lot of these kids, especially in college sports or whatever, information is out there for them to understand that cannabis is medicine, then why should they not be able to consume that medicine rather than going to the same shit that got a lot of us addicted? That's my thoughts on it. Big ups to Snoop, big ups to Stephen A. Smith. But nah, man, you're depriving people of medicine, and now that the secret is out, fuck that. Quick fix works wonders. Joe Fitz 80 says quick fix works wonders. These athletes need better support systems. Yes, they do. Agreed, 100%. It starts with a home, but sometimes they come from broken homes. We need better social programming around kids, especially athletically talented kids. You're thrust into a spotlight when you're not really mature enough to take all that. A lot of these kids are getting paid now too, and while that's super dope that they are, you're gonna be thrown a lot of stuff prematurely, and it's easy. You're at I wouldn't say it's easy, but you're at a vulnerable point that time in your life to pop pills, to drink heavily, to abuse stuff. So I really don't think that if you just shut up and dribble and keep on taking those pills, that you're gonna be in a better position. So Kev GB was good. Armani's Angel, what's happening? So this is my take on it. I'm a big fan of Snoop, big fan of I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of Stephen A. Smith. It's whatever. I'm a big fan of Snoop, though. So I wish him the best, but I just disagree with that point. All right. So Snoop Dogg, now the go-to guy when it comes to top tier sports and weed conversations. Good question. I don't think anybody on that level transcends both genres as much as he does. He can do it in music. He can do it in sports. Big ups to Snoop for crossing over. He did a great job at that the Jake Paul, Floyd Mayweather commentating. They liked him, and now he's taking the ball and running with it. Big ups to Snoop. It's a big business move. And he's been on. Him and Lil Wayne are always on ESPN. So, yes. Make sure you guys catch us every single morning. Weekday morning, I would say every single morning. Weekday mornings, 9 a.m. Pacific. State of Cannabis News Hour, where you can get your daily dose. And I always do these afternoon deeper dives, let y'all know why these stories mattered. I think it's a big positive, the whole interaction being played out in the public space. It's a big positive to industry operators. It's a big positive to people who believe in cannabis as medicine. And it's good to see like three genres cross there. You have Jimmy Kimmel Night, his crowd. He gave that up to Black voices. And then Stephen A. Smith brought Snoop out, extending. What's happening, brother? Extending his arms out to help out another brother. So, yes, my daughter is in the background. Yes. All right, indeed. So I'm gonna hop over to Kika's. I don't know if I'm allowed to go live from there. You see Bubbles? Bubbles? I'll go over there to dispensary before. Oh, you stink. Bubbles. Like that? That's how we get down. Can go hit up Gorilla RX, let y'all know how the experience was. Let's go celebrate history. So a big day for the industry, big day for social equity applicants, and a big day for Los Angeles. I'll see you guys later. Much love. Come from the dopest daddy and the dopest daughter in the game. Peace.
I'm gonna change that stinky booty. Bubbles.
Yeah, she's stanky.
No, she just... Stinky. Oh, oh. Stinky. Oh no, it was leaking too. So I was like, let me go there.
Whew, I'm good.